Right now, somewhere in your head, there's a person you've never officially met, and you've already argued with them, beaten them, and walked away victorious. They don't know it happened. They don't even know you exist, but you've replayed that win 100 times. Sounds insane, right? Except if you're honest with yourself for 1 second. You've done this, today, maybe an hour ago. You're brushing your teeth, and suddenly, you're defending yourself against an accusation no one made. You're walking down the street, and you're giving a speech to a room that doesn't exist. You catch yourself mid-sentence, whispering a comeback to someone who isn't there, who never said the thing you're so furious about. And then it hits you, none of this happened, none of it is real, but your heart is racing like it is. If this happens to you constantly, I need you to hear this clearly. You're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. There's a real psychological reason your mind keeps doing this, and once you see it, you will never be able to unsee it in your own head again. Stick around, because by the end of this, you're going to recognize yourself in ways that might genuinely unsettle you. Let's start with something most people never admit out loud. A huge number of people walk around with an entire second life running quietly in their heads, not daydreams about vacations or fantasies about winning the lottery, something more specific, detailed conversations, imagined confrontations, rehearsed apologies, victories over people who never even challenged them in real life. It can happen anywhere, in the shower, on a walk, staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. when you should be asleep. Your body is in one place, but your mind has built an entire stage with characters, dialogue, and a script you're constantly rewriting. Here's the part that throws people off. These imaginary scenes don't feel imaginary while they're happening. Your pulse picks up, your jaw tightens, you might even whisper a response out loud without noticing. Somewhere inside, your nervous system can't fully tell the difference between something you're living and something you're vividly picturing. So why does the brain do this? Psychologists describe this as a kind of internal rehearsal system. Long before you do anything important in real life, your brain likes to run a few versions of it first, quietly in the background. It's the same mechanism that lets a boxer mentally throw punches before stepping into the ring, or lets someone practice a difficult conversation before actually having it. Used on purpose, this is a genuine advantage. It's preparation. It's your mind trying to protect you from being caught off guard. The problem is, for a lot of people, this system doesn't switch off when it's supposed to. It runs constantly on its own without being asked. And when that happens, those imagined scenarios stop being preparation and start becoming something else entirely, a place to live. Now, not every imagined scenario looks the same. If you pay attention to your own mind, you'll usually notice it falls into one of a few categories. The first is the comeback scenario. Someone said something to you days, weeks, even years ago, and in the moment, you didn't have the perfect response. So your brain keeps going back, replaying it, except this time you say exactly the right thing. You win every time. The second is the proving yourself scenario. You imagine the moment people finally see your worth. The promotion, the apology, the recognition you've been waiting for, playing out exactly how you've always wanted it to. The third is the disaster scenario. Before something has even happened, your mind is already rehearsing how badly it could go. What if they say no? What if everyone judges you? What if it all falls apart? You're not living in the present anymore. You're living in a future that hasn't happened and statistically probably never will. Here's the question worth sitting with. Why does your mind keep pulling you into these scenes instead of just letting you exist quietly in the present? In most cases, it comes down to one thing: control. Real life is unpredictable. People don't always respond the way you expect. Conversations go sideways. Outcomes disappoint you. But inside your imagination, you're the writer, the director, and the main character all at once. Every line lands. Every outcome bends exactly the way you need it to. It's no surprise the mind keeps returning there. It's the only stage where you always get the ending you wanted. And that's exactly what makes it so easy to get stuck. Because when an imagined version of your life starts to feel more satisfying than your actual one, something quietly shifts. You stop initiating the real conversation because you've already had it 100 times in your head. You stop chasing the real goal because you've already felt the imaginary version of success. The rehearsal starts replacing the performance. But here's what's important to understand. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. If anything, it usually means the opposite. People who do this tend to be deeply aware of how others see them, constantly processing social situations, replaying details most people wouldn't even notice. That kind of mind isn't broken. It's overactive. It's working overtime trying to make sense of a world that doesn't always make sense. The goal was never to shut your imagination off completely. That would be like asking a muscle to stop existing. The real goal is learning to notice the moment imagination crosses over, the moment it stops helping you prepare for life and starts quietly replacing it. Because no matter how detailed the version in your head becomes, it can't actually change anything. The apology you rehearsed never gets delivered until you say it out loud. The conversation you've won 1,000 times in your mind still hasn't happened until you have it for real. And the version of you that finally gets recognized, finally feels at peace, finally moves forward, that version only exists the moment you stop imagining and start living. So the next time you catch yourself mid-conversation with someone who isn't there, pause for a second. Ask yourself one simple question. Is this preparing me for something real, or is this where I've been hiding instead of it? Your imagination built the scene, but only you can decide whether to stay there or finally step outside of it.